are. We've just loaded up in the Channel Tunnel. That's Jace over there. We're heading over to France. We're going for 4 days, and we're taking this bike, Scrambler 900 from Triumph, and then Jace is riding this
Triumph Explorer 1200.
Okay, so the goal is we're going to go over for a few days. We're staying in one location, just not far away from Calais, and then we're going to loop out from there. We've got some off-road trails from TET that we want to follow, and depending on what the weather does will depend on what we do. So yeah, it's designed to be a pretty easy holiday, nothing too serious, because we just want to ride these bikes and enjoy ourselves and stay in one place. Yeah, that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we shall be arriving shortly. Please return to your vehicle.
Right, so it's raining a bit now, but this is where we're staying. I'll just give you a tour of the house. Found this place on Airbnb. I think it's like 240 quid for 3 nights. Not too bad between 2 people. This is indoors. There's upstairs as well. So living room, dining area, kitchen there, TV room, living area, etc. Kit wash area, stairs. We'll go upstairs now. My room. Jason's room, double bed in each one. Human washing area here. This is the view from Jason's room. About 6:30 now, gonna have dinner and see you in the morning. So we came from the UK to Calais here. We're staying just in this little area here. And the plan is, this green line is the Tet. So the plan is to go and jump onto that. Today it's going to rain around midday, something like that. So we're going to do that loop around here. And then we've got a get out. If it starts raining hard, we can just come home. So we'll be on this section here. I'm sure everyone knows this, but when you go here, you got to put your card in first so that it gives you fuel, because they don't have like an attendant or anything. All right, we've just traveled about 20 minutes to get here. So we're at the start of the Tet. And I've got my map set up here. So we're gonna go the right way, and so this is where the off-road track starts. So let's see how we go. So you've just seen some flyby footage that we just shot. We're trying to sort of do this really quick with a bit of a mix of GoPro and footage by the side of the road, because it's going to rain later, so we're just a bit concerned. But check out these trails. We're used to poking around in the UK and the trails are really mucky and boggy, but these are so well made up. We just came through, these guys were shooting, don't know what they're looking for, but some birds. Right, so we've just stopped for a coffee and we've been going for a couple of hours. Quite impressed with the state of the trails. Nice gravelly surface to ride on. I'm filthy. I did some filming and got Jason to pass me, and he also went through a puddle at the same time, so yeah, I'm pretty dirty. So I think mainly what I'll do now is just film the rest of the morning on the GoPro, and yeah, just to maximize the amount of time that we've got out riding and enjoying ourselves this morning. I have had one mechanical actually. The mirror came loose on the Scrambler, and I've also dropped it once too, so there is that. I always like knowing what's in people's tool rolls. So this is what's in mine, this is what's in the back. Here, I've got my rain kit, a heap of zip ties, spare nuts and bolts. That's a cover for my backpack. I never use that, but I take it anyway. And then here we go. This is what I've got in here. All this stuff. I'm just going to do the mirror. Just going to tighten up the mirror because that's come loose. And I just want to say right now, shout out to Tech Bike Parts. They've sent us this rack to use. I put this on. You'll see some footage shortly of me putting it on. Took about maybe an hour and a half to put this on, but so we put all our tools and stuff on that, which you've seen already, but it's been good to tie stuff down here. So anyway, thanks Tech for sending us this. A few extra items. I think I've shown these before, but spare levers for the bikes, compressor, and that's also a spanner for the big bolt on the back wheel. What's going on with the map?
It's nothing, it's fine. Why?
No issues?
I don't think so.
No?
Perfect.
All good?
Yeah,
Which way are we going?
that way. Follow me.
Alright, so I think we reached the limit of these two bikes with the tyres that they've got on them. I tried to come up here on the big Tiger and I just couldn't get past this section here. In here's not gonna work, too deep. And then probably could get up here, but this line here is just so sketchy, especially on a big bike. I think we're going to have to turn around and go back. Have a look at the tyres on this. So I've just showed you where we couldn't get past, but look how the mud cakes on them. So I'm going to go ahead on the big bike with the bigger knobbies and try and get up that hill, and I'll go up and I'll film Jace going past. Alright, so we were just down there. You can see where Jace is now, and I've just come up the top. Tyres on this one weren't bad. So mud's managed to fling itself out of that one. I can see him picking the bike up. He's had an off. Mate, what happened over there? I was filming and I couldn't see the bike anymore. What happened?
Have a look at that.
These are the moments I really like. So we've just come from the hill down there and it was really windy, and Jace's phone ran out of battery and we just had to find this little spot out of the wind, and we're just hanging out here. Been here for about 10 minutes, but yeah, a nice moment. go. Alright, so we've just come up there. I just had to ride the little one up, and that's the line I took on the little one, and the big one I took that line. So very slippery, may not look it, but very slippery at the top of the hill there. And there's Jason, he's having a rest. Alright, I think we're going to have to call it for now. Just have a look at what's coming in over there. Fortunately, we've found this little respite. Just going to do a walk around of this shed. Look at this, nice and dry there, so if we do have to stay here for a while we could just hang here. And of course no ride home would be complete without my wet weather spacesuit. So alright, we're back at the base now. So the ruts were quite deep today, and the gear lever here slightly bent. Road tyres were good enough for today. Fair bit of muck got thrown up on the oil cooler there, so we're going to have to clean that off first thing in the morning before we head out. This one, on the ride home, lucky there was water all over the road. Cleaned off a lot of the muck from in there. Everything's fully intact on this one, no issues. This one does like to collect the mud just there on the shaft drive, and this one likes to collect the mud in there. So usually with a dirt bike you've got a flap that comes down there that stops the mud going in there, but this one there's just a void, so it catches a lot of mud. So yeah, main thing with this one, just the ground clearance there.
Yesterday we were out for about 6 hours, and I'm just going to show you what we did and how far we traveled. So we're staying sort of about there, and then we dropped onto the Tet there, so we went all the way around there, and then we got to this point. This is where it started raining, and then we headed home. Because it's going to be a wet day today, we're going to start off from here, and we're going to tap into where we finished off yesterday, and then just carry on around here.
I think we're going to turn around and go back. Mate, we'll turn around, but come down here. I think what we'll do, we've come down here too muddy, we'll just see how the road trail links up the road again. I think we'll just head down there.
May as well.
Huh?
Go back.
Well, I reckon we can get up on the grass there and go across.
Yeah.
Jace! Jace!
What's the problem?
Bit of a situation. Not too dramatic, but I just pulled over to... Oh, first of all, you just saw us, I filmed it. You just saw us go down there and have to come back. We didn't go that way because I don't think we would have got the big bike up where it needed to get back down, so we turned around, came back. So then I realised this thing's been loose for ages, so I'm just tightening this up. But then I also realised that we don't have our Allen keys. So it's doing this the old-fashioned way. Stuffing something in here until it fits, and if it doesn't fit, we'll hammer it in. There we go. In my wisdom, I made this quite loose, so that if we do fall and drop it, which we have, the perch would just swivel on the handlebar. But it also meant that we've got to keep moving this up and forth. We've just come from up there. Jason's chasing a cafe. It's just such lovely countryside, and even in this weather, it's just so pleasant to be out. Look at those roads as well. So we've been going 2 days now, 3 days actually, and we've been looking for coffee the whole way. And this is the first coffee stop we've come across. It's a McDonald's, but check that out.
Look at the panache.
Also a fellow traveller on a Harley Davidson. I think that's a 350 or it's a 500. It's got a Rotax engine in it. Look at the kit he's got on there. A couple of Lomo bags like Jason.
What you got going on over there, Al?
Dude, the radiators, I could hear the fan coming on before. And the radiators this is from yesterday. This is just all the mud. It's caked in there because even though it's wet, the mud's just drying off, and it's like,
Yeah.
look how hard that is to come off. So
Got to get it out.
yeah, I think it's a good idea. I think he's having a moment up there. May have dropped it. This is quite a hairy bit, so it's gonna go and check on Jace. Go in there. You're okay now?
Oh, it's good.
May not look it, but it's so off camber and slippery. Look at that back wheel.
So yesterday we went from here, and the goal was to go
all the way to that point and then continue up and see how far we could get up there. What we ended up doing was going from there to there where we had a coffee. Then we decided to cut that bottom section out and then carry on. And then we made it up to there. The plan today is to go to this point here, I think just under here, and then see if we can find some different terrain by going down this section here. Oh, and this is a cool find down in the house on the last day here. Lovely big bathroom, toilet, shower down here, even towels and soap. I've been using a tea towel for drying myself. Is it?
Yeah.
Keep coming. Oh, she's quite deep.
Prognosis is, what do you reckon? Keep going?
No, I think it's too deep up there. That section, neither bike, this one might make it, but I don't think your bike will make it. It's too deep. You saw me measure it.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to have to do is
It'll
turn
drown
the
it.
bikes around.
It'll drown the carbs.
Huh?
It'll drown the carbs.
It will. I'm going to have to turn the bikes around somewhere. Jace, could you give the radiator a wash while you're in there?
I know. I just need to do some preventative measures.
What's that?
Water in boots.
Just been up there, come back. We've done a fair bit of this today. On this route, the roads have been quite mucky. So I think we've done it, how many times? 2, 3, 4 times now, Jace?
Yeah.
So anyway, it's fine because we just find a route round and then get back on the track. But yeah, I think it's a thing of things to come for today, given the conditions. We just finished filming our awesome thumbnail for this video, but wanted to just say, if you have made it this far in the video, I'm going to give away that rack because I don't have a Scrambler 900 and it's from Tech Bike Parts. So if you want it, get in touch, and you got to have a Scrambler 900 to put it on. Don't just get it and sell it. Yeah, message me and I'll send it to you free of charge.